Alright, yeah, let's get these tails. And then I'm probably gonna, yeah, we're probably gonna burn that level up on a new thought. We'll get the Womp Domp or whatever going in the thought thing, and alright. So, Bicycle Courier in Quran. Oh, helps if I tab back in.
There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict. What everyone agrees on is that nobody knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
Another cryptid, maybe?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer
It
of
does sound like a
44.
cryptid, or at least a folktale.
Gertrude
He did say it was folklore, though,
walking
so.
home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
You got a smoke on you? If yeah, you should light up. Help set the scene.
I
don't think I do, actually.
Enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
He looks up to the skies as if searching for peace himself.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
A horse?
Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here. A man...
The pause is long and dramatic.
With no head on his shoulders.
Oh, it's like the figurine.
Searching for the legendary found cap that went missing.
I just realized I'm wearing a phone cap. Wait, oh shit, call him out. Wait, I thought the Headless Fallen Rider rode a bull.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
The lieutenant says with a little smirk.
There are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the Headless Found Rider riding on the back of another headless man.
Oh, good recovery.
If I hadn't lost my keys that one time, I'd agree with you. But life is a cruel mistress.
Fair enough.
Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the Headless Found Rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
I worry if somebody's referring to somebody as feminist.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. I'm always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
Kim?
What? You know it.
I wasn't expecting that.
I read the case file. But please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Ponte and Eva Delgado are fishing near the...
Also, shout out to Canon Lesbians.
The sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season. The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box. When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the Headless Found Rider looming.
Oh, we gotta turn on that tear, too, I just realized.
Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound.
No.
Her body is never recovered.
He looks at you straight in the eye. Hey, Kim, what did the case file say?
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called Headless Found Rider and that she ran, fearing for her life.
He adjusts his glasses.
During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story.
Was she arrested?
No. She committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle.
Jesus fuck.
Her face slowly peeling off the ceiling.
Thanks, Kim.
Not a pretty scene.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well. Here's to another case closed. Anyway, that's the story of the Headless Faun Rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Who was the Headless Rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though.
Such
Some
as?
say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost found cap, plotting revenge. Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
That's incredibly specific.
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off.
Okay.
Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his
You mean a
beheaded
bull?
corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
Alright. I've got to agree, your theory sounds the most plausible.
All the pieces fit together perfectly. That's how I know it's right. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
Alright. I've already seen some weird shit on this case. A headless jockey in a tracksuit fits right in.
You is that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, whatever became of the Headless Fallen Rider.
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day, and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight.
He makes a spooky gesture with his free hand.
Though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
Alright.
Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Oh, I was just gonna do some experience stuffing real quick. So I wanted to get that thought going. Alright, and we gotta do the Wompty Dompty Domp Center. Wait, what? Okay, we're going. Kim, what do you want?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Eclectic is for pop music with indigenous percussion. You're a sartorial maverick.
Regular core, Office Harbinger. Formal apologetic. Actually,
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference.
okay, the game is telling me to use the mechanic. Alright, hope. Okay, you're a sharp-dressed man. We can be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Aw.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, we did the stat thing. I just wanted to get the time passage going for it. So, one more tale, because we have one more bottle.
Sunset.
Any more urban
I
myths?
actually do have one. The strangest of them all. But I'll need to fortify myself before I can tell that one. Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? Tell me you got some story juice.
I don't have any on me right now.
If you find any, I'd be extremely grateful.
I thought we found 2 bottles, but maybe not. Or maybe the other one we found was empty. I'll keep an eye out. I did want to see if we could ask her about the grouse.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
I feel like telling her about the motor carriage is not the best idea. Did we follow this out? We did, okay, yeah. Oh, and the weather actually cleared up. Sunny days. Did the motor carriage stuff. Alright, oh, what's this? Oh, this is the last trap. So we gotta run back and check the one mid-area.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
His face is red from the cold sea air. Crouches to catch his breath. Bummer it wasn't in there.
I'm just glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
True. Alright, so let's just check the last one, I guess. Or I guess the update was that we didn't have the thingy anymore. What's there to interact with? Oh, the jacket's gone, that's why. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's scoot back. Here. Oh no, that should take me to the boardwalk thing. There we go. Yeah, these ones. Helps that I actually check.
This is the last of the traps. The one Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake.
Oh?
The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
Let's reach for the
The
trap.
trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Look closer.
No locust.
Oh!
No phasmid either, but still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Alright, actually, I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
But what if it was the phasmid? What if it ate them and got out?
Right. Anyway, that's for the cryptozoologists to figure out now. We are not cryptozoologists. We are cops.
Coptozoologists. Alright. Well, we'll report back. Just double check for anything down on this side of the building. Doesn't look like it. Wait, does this connect up here? Or I just looped around? No. Okay. Haha, sorry. Okay, we're not stealing the bird. Oh yeah, we had to go up and around to get out. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the busted shack with the red chair. Anything else to do there? Help. That's a trap, okay. There was a tape player, so see if we can't listen to that while we're here.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with...
Okay, the boombox was for sale, right? Oh, here we go.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Oh yeah, I didn't want that because it's... What's his futs? I mean, I guess I could save and ask about it.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
Alright, how much are you selling this shirt for?
Real.
That's dirt cheap.
I'll think about it.
You should.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Okay.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Fantastic. Was it an actually holdable object? That is a cool design. I like that. Alright, we gotta get on the horn about the dead body.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, radio in.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright, need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the middle
We
bench.
suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No. Seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
Okay.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Information on the library card?
It's from the Central Jamrock Public Library. Belongs to someone named Billy Majan.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Please connect me to the library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Majan, a reader.
Billy Majan, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majan's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Okay.
Too poor to have a phone line.
Oof. Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
Those are the apartments we've been going into. Number 20. Alright.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Wait, what? The fuck? Do you have any other information on Billy Majan?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majan? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Wait, no, the smoking man lived in number 28, didn't he?
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay. If it was the police, she starts explaining something.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book.
Ah.
He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87. But we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Okay. Can Marie describe me what the husband looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
Alright, it's probably our guy. What was he wearing?
1 second.
The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Okay. Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay. So Billy Majan is a woman, not a man? How did your colleague know that it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Alright. Thank you. That's all for me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me? 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering mirrors.
Actually, can we call in to say we found our badge?
How may I assist you?
This Firewalker? We can be the 41st?
Fireworker.
Alright. I'm happy to report that I found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
Oh, we're gonna get more suggestions to consume. No, they put points into electrochemistry. Alright, might sound odd, but there are personal details I'd like to discuss.
Sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
You mean you can't tell me anything about me? But I'm me.
10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over.
I guess it's so, like, nobody can impersonate you.
Over and out.
Alright. Good stuff. Alrighty. I could probably put the bag away too. Actually, yeah, let's drop off the tear. I'll put the bag away. I got enough cash for tomorrow, and we'll probably get an okay payout from this.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
We got $1.
And the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
So this thing's just gonna be annoying. Alright, I want that. Alright, we'll put the bag away for now. Do I have any clothes that boost empathy? Because I need that to talk to, Kuno again. -1. Fuck moreless pants. Okay. Alright, so take care of that. Oh. I guess we talked to the cryptozoologist. Yeah, Morel and how did I forget her name?
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
You hear Kim quietly say to himself.
In that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude.
She hands you a root. Huh.
Mesk in origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special to the
Aw,
cryptozoological
thank you.
community.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
That's badass.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you'd seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
Measuring things is important. How did she get the size?
You were a child, my dear.
Ah, okay.
It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on, tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Yay, we're friends.
The lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember.
The reeds, I'm guessing, not the track. Wait, where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Thank you. What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, forget the murder case. This is awesome.
How this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys.
That's how they met.
That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say.
That's great. I love
she
that.
restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. So, you were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
Okay. How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
What if it is the case?
Oh, we're almost done the Wompty Dumpty thing? Okay. Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I don't want to,
I do appreciate the chance
let
to
you
relive
imagine
it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Alright, that's all for now.
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura.
I mean, that is an apt description of the professional high art industry.
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go paint the
and
thing
now
too.
that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Fantastic. Encyclopedia passes give plus 10 XP and plus 2 Real, but minus 2 suggestion. I don't give that much. I mean, the purples are a little beat up. Alright, I don't have an experience point to dump on that yet. We're like halfway to one. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look at the tie pin. I'm absolutely wearing that. Volition and Inland Empire. Okay. Okay. Oh, we gotta go to the apartment. Apartment number 20. Alright, what do I want to work on next? Oh, I know we had made progress on magnesium based, but... Oh, Guillaume. Or was that the nephew? Yeah, I don't care about that then. Ace is low. Dogfight and stuff. Plus we have empathy towards Kim, though. Yeah, I might just do that. That's the temporary research bonus, okay. Alright, yeah. I'll probably do that one next, once I get an experience to drop in there. Alright, we're gonna talk to him too. Yeah, we'll talk to him, then we'll go paint the wall.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you. as enthusiastically as my wife has. But I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
No trouble at all.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So, I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yeah, nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Never.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Alright, yes, that's exactly what this is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis
this is
you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay? Actually,
I'm with you, buddy.
excuse me for getting emotional.
Fair enough.
This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
You're welcome.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Well, it updated the side quest in the notes, so...
We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
Yeah. When did I insult Morel? Oh, he just thought I insulted him. Alright. Okay, so...
Consider the way that
Let's say if we botch that, I'm going to scream.
as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
No, and Kuno probably to kill them.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Damn. I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He's trying to throw them off the trail to take their credit or just being an asshole. He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Hell yeah.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
Aw. Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why?
Are you sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
Alright, well, I'll get going. I think that might have come up if I'd talked to him earlier.
Always a pleasure to see.
If I talked to Gary and then talked to Morel, I mean.
I mean, officers.
Piece of shit.
Once more, you hear that odd clicking sound coming from Gary.
Can't do anything else yet. Oh wait. Do I have to gain... Do I have to...
I mean...
Once more, you hear that odd
Okay.
sound coming from...
So we have... Do we have anything that boosts composure? Just fuck this guy. Alright. It's a yellow one. No, we don't. Okay. Rip.
Hi, gendarme.
Oh. Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
Alright. What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Huh? So we're gonna go down history. We're gonna sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Alright. Tell me again about the muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Okay. What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
Earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
Oh, really? What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Okay. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
Thank you.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
Magically bureaucratic. I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust governments.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first...
Okay, so this is like a
like
thirst
you,
trap, sort of.
He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clay. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does that mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
I like this guy, he's fun. Why is he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Alright, I don't want to talk about other people. Let's talk about you.
Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
Alright. What is it about the way he carries himself? This is a crapshoot, but it's a white one, so we can come back to it and botch it.
Sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill.
Doubt that.
Else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I'll have to check in with you later. We might be able to talk to Titus again since we got a little more information about the murder. Alright. Okay, let's do the wall. Since I said I would. We called in the body. Yeah, we need to go to the apartments anyway, so yeah. We'll do the wall. And we can check on the apartments. Oh, and we can talk to, what's-her-futz about our little revelation. I want to paint the wall first. Now that I have the tools.
Paintbrush, check. Heavy fuel oil, Now the only thing left to do is paint the wall. The paintbrush in your hand is like a...
I love you, Kuno.
What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Ooh, something beautiful is going to happen is cool. No parking. But, I like this one. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? I mean, fuck the police more accurately reflects my personal...
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our...
Doesn't sound sincere.
I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
I love you, buddy. Alright. Alright, we can see if she has anything to say about, We can't interact with that door. This number 20, or...
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburn. Honestly, he does kind of look like you.
We investigated this earlier and we got the, all done already. That's the shitter. Can't open that, apparently. It's completely non-interactive. Oh, maybe we can ask what's her thoughts about which one 20 was.
Give me a moment.
Alright, I'm looking for Billy Majon. Do you know where she lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Majons in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Alright, thank you. The other balcony. Although, yeah, I did want to chalk this into the skull. She'll probably think what I did was pretentious, but whatever.
Hello again, officers.
Oh.
Have you come to admire my mural?
Nothing new. Alright, so number 20 is on the balcony. If anything screams tragedy, it's the music in here, like, goddamn. Alright. Oh, that's probably the one we couldn't open earlier, yeah.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Majon. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself.
Just real quick, I'm going to hit add snooze to make sure we can get through this without interruptions. Alright.
Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
I'm not trying to bail out. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's...
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Fair. Okay. Alright.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
The voice calls out from the other side of the door.
Someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Majon's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in. The door is open.
I think this is the woman who was at the bookstore. Empty pack of red astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Chamber of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on a stove top. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Chalk drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Textbook for high school, mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Posters of contemporary pop stars during the wall, so they had kids. Fuck. Fuck. Alright.
It's you from the book.
It is her.
Did you
Shit.
come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously, before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around the kit. Oh, sorry.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Thanks.
Condensation from stepping inside.
Okay. Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
That's the impossible. Alright, so, how have you been?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors. Ask more. Get comfortable around her.
Alright. I noticed you were cooking something.
People got to eat? What is this about? Why are you suddenly asking me about my cooking?
Oh no. I'm making it worse. If you're with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor. And the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
Alright, where is everybody? I don't see them at
The
home.
girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
Where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
Alright, oof. What was he supposed to do at the library?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Was it The Glinting Curve by M. Tybalt?
Yes.
She becomes unsettled when, as she says that, her forehead scrunching up into a worried expression. I'm making this worse and worse. Do you remember what he was wearing when you last saw
His
him?
old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
No distinctive features?
No, well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
Oh, fuck, this is gonna destroy me. I don't want to pad this out any further.
She folds her hands across her chest.
That evened it out a bit. Alright.
I don't want to.
Fuck. But we have to.
I don't want to do this.
Slapping myself in front of her is not going to do this. It seems like there's a party that refuses to do this.
Do what?
Officer.
Lieutenant warns you.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Your husband's dead.
Excuse me, what? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table, where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
What happened to him? Tell me.
Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. Okay. He fell and smashed his head against the bench.
And you just found him there? Lying in the cold?
She shakes her head.
How long had he been there?
It's hard to say.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together.
She doesn't need the goriest of the details.
You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Fuck.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
Unreal.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Fuck. It's her call, though, like... Smaculous.
All right. I'll call them.
She breathes in again, trying to steady herself.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
Kib, please have this one for me, because Jesus Christ.
Sake, lie.
Alright, morgue.
And who should I contact?
I mean, they did say they were going to dispatch someone to pick up
He
the
was
body, so...
taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you
Thank
shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the Morse contact and the contact information.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
She rubs her face, blotchy and numb. Bring up the bringing edition doesn't seem necessary. Alright, that's it then.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon to a scream.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
She points to the front door, breathing fast now, holding herself back.
We should step outside and talk.
Alright. Set the library card by her and leave the room. I definitely thought they were going to let us hear the scream while we're at it. There we go.
So, the death notification.
That did not go...
Well, no, it didn't.
I'm sorry. I know I fucked up.
It's alright. Don't worry about it.
His eyes wander over the
I'll
streets.
call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
Alright. What about Billy and her kids?
There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid.
So that's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here.
Right. Let's try to get back to it then.
Officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
Fair enough. Alright, I said we're going to do another thought. I don't have one running right now. Oh yeah, Ace is Low was the one I wanted. Okay. Alright, is there anything else in the docket I can probably finish? Or we could just leave it there. The Odyssey, yeah, it's probably more reasonable to just let that simmer. Down note ending, but I feel like it might be crass to jump from that to a conversation with Kuno in the same session. I'm gonna go park by Kuno because we do need to talk to him about things. What's this? I've never seen that before. There is something down there. Really? Not that I can access. Alright, one more snooze. So I can do my spiels and whatnot without running another ad. We'll get back up to speed on those next time. Alright, so... Anything else we can do with the gate?
The tracks are as they have ever been.
Oh, just replace the visual calculus.
Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
Where I started off with my motor carriage before seeing it in the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard.
Huh.
Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Good job. Alright. So yeah, I'll talk with Kuno about the locust next time. Wait, I wanted to check my notes here. The missing insects. We still need to find a way into the chimney. We do still need to send that to processing. Oh, maybe that's one of the ways you can have him leave, because he probably drives off with a... I'm gonna run solo. Glad we had Kim for the freaking report, then. We haven't run into that many people who knew about the tattoos. So... need to get better composure. Oh, yeah, Joyce was down by the... So... Okay, we have not done any fascist stuff. We... Only one little bit of ultra-liberal and a little bit liberal and a little bit of moralist. Good, good, good. Communism, mostly the way. Alright, we gotta find a way in the secret passage still. We have a sad song on tape. Also, I'm kind of worried how much he's going to try and charge me for the fallen pants. Alright. Actually, I do have some esprit de corps items, but yeah, we're going to end on that.